had a rough start to the morning. So, my throat, it's like closing in on itself. Well, it's not actually, but like it feels like it. And it's very sore, it's very scratchy, and obviously you can't scratch your throat because it's... I don't think my fist will fit down my throat. I stayed in bed till around 12 in the afternoon because I didn't want to get up because I had crippling anxiety. And then when I did get up, all I did was move to the downstairs sofa with a blanket and watched Connor and Leanne. I think that's how you say her name. Yeah. I watched them have a baby basically for like 3 hours. After that, my mom was like, we're gonna go see your sister do like some stuff for the coronation. Like she's gonna run around a field and sing a song. So, insert like footage of that or some shit. We did that. I got out the house. Yippee! So that's a really big achievement for today. Getting out of the house is really fucking difficult when you've got crippling anxiety and borderline depression. I have also cut down on a lot of my screen time. So yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I had about 16 hours of screen time on my phone. I managed to cut that back by pretty much half. I got it to 9 hours of screen time, which I'm really proud of. It took a lot of effort to get it to that point, which is massive in just one day of doing it. I know that I was on my PC and I can't count the screen time hours on my PC. It's because it's quite difficult to do that, seeing as it's on pretty much 24/7. But I know that I did go on my PC, so that probably filled in some of the time. But especially getting off my phone is really important for me because that is one of the things I want to improve on during my healing journey. This is what this is. So my hours did go back up today, but I have a reason for that. I did fall asleep watching a YouTube video and my phone didn't power off, so I got like about 6 hours of YouTube screen time, but obviously I'm not going to count that because I always have to listen to something when I sleep. So yeah, I do think my screen time's been a bit worse today, but also my anxiety's been a bit worse today as well. So yeah, this is why I'm doing vlogging, because I can take my mind off it. My mom suggested I'd make some cards as well, like start a card shop, and if I do that I will link it in the next videos, but for now we're gonna tackle one thing at a time. And today's big tackle is this. Now, this is my bedroom. It is fucking atrocious. You can't see the floor, and where you can see the floor, it's where I walk. So this is how I get to my desk. That's how I get out of bed, out of my room. All this on the floor is dirty laundry, in the bags dirty laundry, and just I had recently done some art for one of my friends who's having a baby, and I left the pens just all over the floor because I just didn't have the motivation to pick them up. And my desk is full of rubbish despite the bin being right there, but the bin is full at the moment, so we need to clean that out. And also the blinds are shut. So yeah, if you are struggling with depression and anxiety and find it just hard to get out of bed, find it hard to just even wake up in the mornings, I get it. I fucking get it, because it is horrible. And we're gonna fix that today, hopefully, maybe, probably. I mean, even if we only do up to here, that is still an accomplishment. Even if I just pick up that blanket, it's still an accomplishment. But I'm gonna try and get through it all, because my room is pretty small. I don't have that much room to make a mess in, so when it does get messy, it looks way more messy than it actually is. That box there, as you see, it was supposed to be the laundry box, but might got a bit out of hand. And the last time I attempted to tidy this, a spider jump scared me. So that's another problem when you're living with anxiety. You get creatures living in your piles of crap. So we're gonna try and fix that today. And you are gonna come along for the journey. But for now, I'm just gonna pull a few things out, and I'll do a time lapse, but I'm just gonna want to pull a few things out first. So we have my cushion that I sit on, but I've had this cushion for about 3 years. The middle is like gone all like gross with the the stuff in. Like, it's all clumped together. I don't know how to fix that, so if you guys know how to fix that, let me know. So it's just gonna go over there because I hate sitting on it and it always slides off my chair. Oh crap, I almost fell. Let's just talk about my chair while I'm here. This is my chair, my gaming chair. I've had it for about 3 years. I ripped off the leather, so you see how this has leather. I ripped off the leather on this side because it was peeling. It is literally, I think it's a Ray Zero chair? I don't know. It's from that anime. I think it's Ray Zero. Anyways, I don't know anything about Ray Zero, but it's a blue chair and I liked it. I should have got the Hatsune Miku one, but it wouldn't have went with my color blue. What am I doing? This is not a bedroom tour. This is a tidy tour. Also, I'm gonna be telling you guys just now that there will be a bit of TMI in this video to do with periods. I'm sorry about that, but that what happens when you're living in a shit tip. You have sanitary products that are likely used, you have stained underwear, and it's just not been cleaned or sorted. So I'm not going to show you guys anything explicit, mostly just wrappers. So like down here we have period pad wrapper. That dress I know has got blood on it. Underwear has blood on it. We've got quite a few things with blood on, and if you don't get rid of that, then you get little tiny flies. Also, another thing before I start this time lapse of tidying my room, getting up, getting changed, fucking difficult. And even if you just put your clothes over your pajamas, then it's still a bonus. You've still done something, and that's something to be proud of. So, alright, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering and we're gonna get to tidying this room. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh my fucking god, I was just commentating and it didn't record on Bandicam. Awesome, awesome. I love Bandicam. I love it when it doesn't record my shit. Anyways, here's me getting excited over Beep Beep I'm a Sheep, and yeah, I'm tidying my room. What I want to say is, if your room ever gets to this state, like if it ever gets to like the shit tip that mine looks like, or even if it's worse, it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. You are brilliant for just recognizing the fact that it is a shit tip. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because that's just who I am, but you can sugarcoat it if you want, but I'm calling it a shit tip. Like, it's good that you recognize that it's a shit tip, and it's good that you want to change, and I understand that sometimes changing you need help with. You can't do it on your own, which is exactly me in this situation. It took me 2 weeks to get to this point, to be able to tidy my room, and it has been literally like this since January 2023, and we're in May 2023. So this room has been a shit tip for months, and it's only taken me like, I mean, it's taken me a while to come to terms with it. Here's me trying some alcohol that I'm not really fond of, so I drink water instead. And me listening to Beep Beep I'm a Sheep. I'm just going through my room like section by section, just picking up all the clothes. That was my friend's birthday card that I got her. I ended up not going to her birthday because of my crippling anxiety. I do regret it. I'm sorry, Leave, I love you, but can you see the state of my room? I'm sorry, it reflects my mind. Here's me doing my lips, because I think I look pretty, but they kind of burnt my lips, so I'm not too sure if I'm allergic to the makeup or not. But it made me feel better. I tried to stay as positive as possible while doing this, because it's the most draining thing to do, to have to cope with your depression mess. Like, it's not easy, because this mess isn't laziness, which a lot of people think it is. It's actually depression and anxiety brewing, and you can't go put your stuff in the laundry, because if you step outside your room, you're going to have a panic attack. Like, that is what it is. Like, it's not laziness, it's not I mean, I was gonna say it's not depression, it is depression, sorry. But yeah, like, even talking about this now, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed, because I've done such a good job to even just attempt to tidy it. Like, I do finish it, but even attempting to tidy it is still a big feat, and if you've attempted to tidy your room and just gave up halfway through, I'm still proud of you. Like, that's something to be proud of. Also, that was my mum. She waved. It's good to have a good support system, it's good to have a good family behind you, and it's good to have good friends behind you. And even when stuff goes wrong, like me breaking the bag or me finding spider corpses in my room, like,
it's not the end of the world. Like, you can hoover it up, you can clean it, you can catch the spiders. It's just, you have to keep going. Like, you can't stop, because if you stop, then it's gonna get worse. I was very scared to tackle this pile of black clothes because spiders are also black. I'll find a spider corpse in a minute. That's me finding the spider corpse. But I was terrified to go through it because I was worried that it was gonna nest. I actually go yay because it didn't nest. Like, there was no spiders in it, and it was a sigh of relief pretty much. So that was my mom that just came in there. She's told me that she's proud of me and that she's going out tonight to a concert, which, go her, she looks pretty. Alright, let's get back to the speed time lapse. So I folded my weighted blanket, which is heavy as fuck. Put that on my bed. I watch a stuff movie for a bit. At this point, my anxiety's kind of getting a bit much, so I'm not as happy and bubbly as I was at the start, but I'm still trying, but I'm still suffering at the same time. Like, recovery takes a while. Recovery doesn't happen overnight, and even though you wish it did, it just doesn't. So I'm mimicking a lot of Astuff movies, like little skits, because I watched them as a kid. I know them off by heart. I'm also showing all my GameCube games because I love them. And finally that corner is all tidy. In a second, I will be able to open my wardrobes all the way, and I'm very happy because they were never able to open all the way. So I play with them for a bit because, like, who the fuck wouldn't? Like, I can open my wardrobes for the first time in 5 months. Anyways, I get a bit overwhelmed with anxiety, so I end up doing some scrapbooking. I went to a hotel with my boyfriend, so I decided to stick it in the scrapbook. And I leave a bit for his birthday, because I've not scrapbooked his birthday yet, but I put that in, I put a little parking ticket in. I keep quite a lot of stuff. It made me feel a bit better after I did that. And then I take out the rubbish in my pockets. I have this card from an interview I went to, so I popped that in there as well, because that was the same day we were at the hotel. Put everything back in the place where it needs to be, and I start moving the bags to the other side of the room. And then I go get my hoover, so I can hoover up the dead spider and the rest of my floor. Those bags will be done in the laundry tomorrow, because I am not doing them today. I put the hoover on, I start hoovering. Then my rug has got crap on it that's not gonna come out, which kind of sucks, because I really like that rug, but it is what it is. So that's it. That's my room all tidied up. And there you have it. That is the end of the video. This isn't really made for people. This is more or less made as a video diary to log my progress. But if you want, hit a like. Whoever sees this, I don't care. This is mostly just for me.